Hello, my dear friends. Today we are going to discuss about the top 10 people who shaped science in 2020. My name is Lakshmi. I'm science and technology and anthropology expert. First in the list, Tedros Adhanom, WHO chief. Tedros became the organization's first director general from Africa in 2017 following a troubled response by the WHO to a major Ebola outbreak. So his courage and commitment, conviction towards controlling the COVID 19 pandemic is extremely superior. With a background in public health, epidemiology, and foreign affairs, Tedros promised to create an agency that could move swiftly to address the next crisis. So he has won over many public health researchers and practitioners with his empathy, approachability, and hard work. When hit, Ebola emerged again in 2018. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, Tedros visited the country multiple times at great personal risk. So, WHO chief is the first top one person who has shaped science and technology in the year 2020. Veena Mahapat. So, Veena Mahapat, the logistic coordinator for a year-long mission known as the Multidisciplinary Drifting Observatory for the Study of Arctic Climate Mosaic, the largest Arctic research expedition in history. The project began in late 2019 when an icebreaker from Germany's AWA, Alfred Wegener Institute in Bremerhaven, stayed into a massive ice floe in the Siberian Arctic and became frozen in place. In an unprecedented Arctic mission, this logistics chief kept scientists safe from bears, extreme cold, and themselves. Next, Uruguay virologist Gonzalo Moratario. A virologist aided Uruguay's successful response to the new coronavirus. Actually, because of Gonzalo, life in Uruguay has mostly gone back to normal. Schools and restaurants have reopened, and many people are back to work because of the extensive commitment done by this great virologist. Adi Uttarani. So actually, mosquito coordinator. Actually, the title for Adi Uttarani is commander. A public health researcher led a pioneering trial of a technology that could help to eliminate dengue fever. Her work is immensely impressive to control the dengue fever. Uttarani and her colleagues have managed to cut cases of dengue fever by 77% in parts of large Indonesian city by releasing mosquitoes that has been modified to stop them from transmitting the virus. So the genetically engineering mosquitoes has been created by this team to control the dengue fever. The technique breeds Aedes aegypti mosquitoes, which transmit the dengue, Zika, and chikungunya viruses, such that they carry a bacterium called Wolbachia. The bacterium subdues the viruses and prevents the mosquitoes from passing them on to humans. So that is how the entire mosquito population has been immensely controlled. Eggs from the modified mosquitoes are then placed around the city, often in people's homes. Small trials in Australia, Vietnam had produced tantalizing results, but Yogyakarta, a dense city of nearly 4 lakh people with high rates of dengue transmission, provided a much bigger save for a trial. Next, Catherine Jensen, vaccine leader. Her immense commitment towards mm, producing the vaccine for COVID 19 is extremely great. So, this executive managed one of the several lightning speed efforts to successfully develop a COVID 19 vaccine. When the COVID 19 pandemic hit, vaccines based on messenger RNA. So, this messenger RNA is one of the most powerful, successful and safest vaccine that has been developed by Moderna, and Moderna vaccine is the most successful and safest vaccine. For an unproven technology, no firm had managed to win approved to use one in humans before. But with the death count mounting around the globe in March, Janssen went all in on the new vaccine platform. She is absolutely a fearless scientist. Next, sixth one, Zhong Yang Zhen, a genome sharer. So when the co- um, coronavirus hit, by January itself, the entire genome sequence of the coronavirus has been spread across the globe with the commitment of this Zhang Angzhen. When virologist Zhang Angzhen, after days of hesitation, agreed to post online the genome of the virus that was causing pneumonia-like illness in Wuhan, China. His sharing showed the world that this was a new coronavirus and similar to the one that caused deadly SARS, which was affected in 2003. Researchers immediately developed the diagnostic kits and various methodologies immediately for the to control this particular COVID-19. Immediately pored over the genome to investigate the virus key proteins, produce diagnostic tests, and design a vaccine. Chanda Prescott-Winstein, a force in physics. Prescott-Winstein work spans astrophysics and particle theory. For instance, she is interested in how axions could influence the formation of galaxies and other structures. Next, Li Lanjun, lockdown architect, 73-year-old Chinese woman who has architected the concept of the lockdown through which the entire COVID-19 pandemic proliferation has been controlled. The death toll has been minimized because of such a brave woman. On 18 January, China's highest administrative body sent Li Lanjuan and other experts to Wuhan to size up its viral outbreak. The 73-year-old epidemiologist at Zhenjiang University in Wuhan to be locked down immediately. If the infection continues to spread, over provinces will also lose control like Wuhan. Next, ninth place, New Zealand Premier Jacinda Ardern, crisis leader. She announced a series of strict measures to slow the outbreak, including 2 weeks self-isolation for everyone arriving in New Zealand, closure of seaports to cruise ships, and restriction on travel to unbelievable Pacific neighbors. And the main important concept is she has strictly followed these things because most of the New Zealand economy depends upon tourism. Thanks for watching. We'll continue in the next video.